that button there. Vector got the fast ring of health.
Lag is... Actually, Elks in the bottom lane does fall.
Yeah.
And Vaj, just that combo. And there was a net actually at the ensnare from Zoom, which does help out, especially with the cold feet from it.
Yeah, that definitely would have done it. A much better creep to have, honestly, in the early stages of the game. Obviously, it doesn't do any damage, so you can use it when the Nyx Assassin uses his Spike Carapace and just hold him there until it wears off. So it's a good thing. But I am curious about this. What I'm assuming is going to be a Vanguard, well, it must be a Vanguard on the X4. I don't think maybe just rushing the Radiance would be better against... Oh, well, I suppose he has to tank through the Doom, I would say, is what he's worried about. If he gets that on him, he doesn't want to have to die. He wants to be able to go back into the fight, and the Vanguard's going to help him do that. And frankly, if you can get the Ring of Health this early in the lane, it's going to help you a lot against the Centaur, because 1v1, the Centaur will not crush the Spectre, but he'll have a better time, because Spectre can't really hit him because of the return damage. Like, he'll take so much from his own Desolate. And the Centaur has the Stomp, has the Nuke, so he will lose the lane for Centaur, but with the Ring of Health, he's got a lot of sustainability, allows his supports to rotate.
It's gonna be hard for this Centaur to push him out of this lane just because of that regen. And already we see Jan, he's got nothing in terms of any sort of ways to get his health back. Whereas the Spectre does have the Ring of Health and that Tango. That's gonna certainly help him out. It means that he could basically go up against the Centaur 1v1 and not be worried. And if there is a little bit of rotation from his supports, they can probably even get themselves a kill.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And something else interesting is going the way of BoysBoys is this Shadow Shaman is doing a lot better in this lane than we've thought against Templar Assassin. I don't know if that's because Shadow Shaman is playing really well or Templar Assassin just isn't being as efficient as she could. But while Templar Assassin is leading it by 5 in the CS, I mean, the fact that Shadow Shaman can stay on 22, good on him. He has the Aether Shock to last hit, of course, but I would expect that he'd be taking a lot more harass than he is.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. He's done a really good job of staying in lane here up against Kfini. I'm a little bit surprised there hasn't been as much rotation. I mean, we do see that Sanking's just been completely in the jungle, just farming the entire time, which makes sense. He wants his Blink Dagger up as quickly as possible, but I'm a little bit surprised we don't see a little bit of rotation, maybe even from just Lippy, just to come in here and shut down the Shadow Shaman, because if you leave him alone, it can be quite dangerous. Particularly when he has his ulti in the team fights.
You're definitely right about that. Oh, we're gonna... No, Shadow Shaman's gonna be alright. Yeah, the Sand King has been jungling the whole time, as has the Ancient Apparition's been pulling a lot, so their supports are very leveled. Oh, there's a kill at top. Looks like Enigma came in and got that. Did you catch that?
Yeah. If popped the black hole there to ensure that there was no way you could
Oh, really? There you go, okay. One-man black hole, perfectly acceptable this early in the game. But, yeah, the supports definitely should have rotated. Okay, you got the fast arcane boots on the Sand King, not even rushing that Blink Dagger, but he doesn't need to be in the jungle for the first 5 minutes of the game, farming each camp. This is a dead Nyx Assassin. I don't know what he was thinking, but that Doom is level 6 and he's down. Yeah, you can just stack the hard camp 3 or 4 times, and then he can just sandstorm it and clear it all, and get a huge amount of farm. He doesn't need to spend that time in the jungle. I mean, in the meantime, they could rotate mid and almost definitely kill the Shadow Shaman because he's so vulnerable to it. Cold Feet, Chilling Touch, and a Burrow Strike from Sand King, he's gone.
Well, the thing is, the Shadow Shaman doesn't really have any escapes, right? Up against 1 hero, he can hit up and sort of walk on out of there, but up against 2, he can't really do much to get on out of there. X4 is in a little bit of trouble in the top lane. We've got Kfini, he did have the haste rune, it wore out, so it looks like X4 will be fine in the end, but Kfini already rotating around here with his Templar Assassin. Happy to help out these team.
Yeah, are you expecting to see a Blink Dagger from the Templar Assassin?
It's not too surprising, honestly. If he goes for it, I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's quite common to see a Blink Dagger just because you really want to just get in there and dish out the melee damage as quickly as possible. And it's so powerful, particularly against this sort of pretty fragile lineup from BoysBoys. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, fakes the cast, doesn't end up throwing it. Zones out Kfini though. But yeah, the Blink Dagger a good pickup. I feel in professional games it used to be the go-to thing, but now it's more like Drumsy Usher, so they just get the mobility. Oh, hold on, here we go. Mid center ulti popped. Shadow Shaman shackles, but it's not going to help. And Spectre actually comes in for this, but she's going to die. They'll get a return kill. That cast's going to bounce. They're probably going to get the Ancient Apparition as well. Templar Assassin diving for the Nyx Assassin. Can she get it? Definitely get it. Mel damage done. But she's got Maledict on her. Is she going to die?
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh,
and
yes. Mel, do they have detection? Yes, they have detection. There you go.
You guys are prepared.
Make a big mess.
There you go. So at the end of the day,
Free
it's
for free.
5-5. I struggle to say who came out on top of that. I mean, Potato Stack rather, leading in both gold and experience, but not by much. Not by much at all.
I think I'm gonna say that Potato Stack at the end of that fight came out a little bit ahead, just because Doom was able to just continue farming in bottom, whereas the Spectre came into mid and then died as well. Oh, Ryland though might find himself a
Is he
kill
gonna
on this
die
Doom.
though? Yeah. There you go, eat a shot. Well,
Very
then,
nice.
as you were saying, cast his curse, mate. You gotta watch that.
Yeah.
But he's actually, he's still very farmed. Like, he's got his Midas up. When you look at the Spectre on 40 last hits, Doom on 53, plus he has the Devour Gold. So he's definitely ahead there.
Yeah, he is. But I gotta say, Spectre's not a bad hero to sort of go up against him. If you can get that ulti, and if you can get some big key items on her, those illusions are going to decimate the entire lineup from Potato Stacks. Particularly that AA, he's quite fragile. Even Sand King to some extent can be pretty squishy.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. But the problem is Spectre needs to get to those items, but it's still early,
Yeah,
early
exactly.
days yet. And she's building the Vanguard. I do like the Midas pickup on Doom. I think it's very good if you can get it. I think, like, especially if you're playing the safe lane carry Doom, because he needs something to stay relevant in terms of gold. Yes, he has the Devour, that's great, but it's not as much gold as you think, especially as the game goes on later. So the Midas is going to help him keep relevant when that Spectre gets her big items, because he can be items ahead of her, and that's what he needs to be. If he's going to go up as the carry versus the Spectre, he needs to be basically ahead of her in gold, or he just won't do as much as she will once she gets her ulti online. Top lane. Is she gonna die? No, jukes into the trees. AA ulti, but it's not gonna do anything. No blink daggers, they got nowhere to get her. And now the counter initiation. Misses the impale, that's unfortunate. They probably can't go now.
They're gonna have to. That's fine. I mean, X4. So actually, never mind. For a second, it looked
He
like
needs
they
his
were
Vanguard.
just keep going, but
They're haunting now.
ulti pops.
Yeah, they're going down mid. And this is, yeah, they're very, very dead. Very dead.
No doubt about that. And even Jan has to be a bit careful here, because that's they've got vision of up on that high ground, and they should know that now. With the ward attacking up the ramp.
Yeah. And we got another
Do see
pause.
the
This might be
pause.
again players lagging.
Oh, okay.
Is it? There we go.
Wrong hotkey.
Alrighty, so Doom still has not led this bottom lane. He's been killed, went straight back. Back picks up the Vanguard, but that's not going to help her farm at all. She needs to start getting some gold. She's 4th on net worth at the moment.
That's not really where you want your spec to be. Sure, getting some of these tanky items is going to be big, but if they're just going to go for it. And this could be quite big here for BoysBoys. If they
move,
can
yeah.
get this rush, that's going to be huge. Will
Well,
this stack split up
Radiant
there?
have no vision, so I think they're going to get this one for free. They have the mech as well, so they're pretty alright.
Dyer's
I mean,
middle tower is
then
under
again,
attack.
there's massive team fight from both teams, so if they started fighting here in the Roche pit, I think we would see some fireworks.
Ro16 has
there you go.
fallen to the
It
dark.
looks like Kfini was maybe
Dyer's
going to go over
middle
there
tower
and
is
potentially
under
scout it
attack.
out, but it was already too late. They already pretty much killed it, and
Dyer's
that's pretty big.
bottom tower is
That
under
dips
attack.
the gold graph certainly down into sort of that neutral zone.
Yeah, the Sand King has said he was thinking about going, but he's just going to stack this camp, and actually he's going to miss the stack unfortunately, and he's just going to keep farming his blink dagger. He's very close to it. They don't really want to engage now until this Sand King rather has that.
I'm a little bit surprised we haven't seen them. Generally, when you have a Sand King, and you know that Sand King is going to be doing it,
Radiant's
especially since you haven't seen him in
bottom
lane,
tower is under
you
attack.
do see sometimes a little bit of rotation from
Radiant
both your supports
structures
and maybe
are
even the mid to
fortified.
just go into that jungle and find them pick off on him. Because generally, it's going to be a free kill. Sand
Dyer's
King,
top tower is
particularly
under attack.
in the early phase of the game, he's going to have a lot of mana because he's going to continuously pop off his Sandstorm, and you might be able to find a pick off on him.
Yeah, most definitely, and I'm kind of surprised that Witchdog didn't go for a cast there on the Templar Assassin. I reckon he could have done it, but holding it for one reason or another. And Sand King picks up his blink dagger. They're going to look to fight now, I'm not sure. The Spectre has a Vanguard, so she's got 6 minutes of essentially free farming. Safe farming at least. And we're going to see action at mid lane here. There's a black hole, but it's on nothing, it's just on illusions. Oh, now it's on the Centaur, there you go.
Big ulti from Sand King though, helping turn that fight around, and now Alex is in a lot
Yeah,
of trouble.
no doubt.
Oh, there's
Aegis
the
goes
Aegis
down.
popped.
I think they really should. They need to back out here.
Yeah, Elks.
Yeah, there you go.
Is he gonna get denied? No, he's not gonna need it.
Alright, well, at the end of the day, kind of, I don't know about you, man, but that was a lot of stuff going on there. And Shadow Shaman's gonna go in, balls deep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for it. That was, what's the Spectre needs to get out of here. Alright, there you go. That was unfortunate. The Templar Assassin was really close to dying. And there you go, there's the Blink Dagger on TA. I don't mind that at all. Is the Spectre gonna die from the anti-bridge? No, he's not. This is where Nature's Prophet comes in handy.
Yeah, pretty much. What was this? This would be handy.
Yeah, those global strats, they're not fun to play against, but they are pretty fun to watch.
It's very true.
Right, Enigma going back for arcade boots, so obviously prioritizing Barter of the team over the Blink Dagger, which to be
not too surprised.
Well, they have.
The fact that Varge in this mid lane is going to fall is taking quite a bit of Maledict damage. Actually, it might actually be able to just kill an area thanks to the Scorched Earth. Yeah, Maledict's not going to be enough.
Yeah, you can never underestimate the healing from that Scorched Earth. It's pretty intense. And they're going to go on mid now, are they? Good sheep by the Shadow Shaman there. Completely stops what Centaur was doing. He needs to get his Blink Dagger together. Ancient Apparition taking out Enigma at the top lane.
Yeah,
but yeah, Ultimate was used very low.
Stuck here in the bottom lane up against Kfine. He's basically just
Nick's
trying
gonna
to
find Sanders. Yeah, there we go. Bug there for a second, but they both decided that they didn't want any part of it. And Shadow Shaman trapped Templar Assassin in the trees. Can she go? No, she's gonna blink out of here in 2 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They've got no vision. Is he gonna blink in after her? No, he's not gonna bother. Alrighty, so both teams going back to farming, but unfortunately you see the Dire dropping really far behind on net worth.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've previously BoysBoys were sort of in the lead in terms of kills, but now Tech have taken a few good engagements. Basically just allow themselves to get some of that extra farm, which they do sort of need on these heroes. All these heroes are very farm dependent, except for really the AA. But yeah, the rest of these heroes, they all sort of need an item or a key item or two to come online.
Yeah, we're going to see Templar Assassin get engaged right down here at bot, get sheep, get stud, but no follow-up. And I think, see, this is, with the mech completed, Arcane Boots completed on 2 heroes, and the Shadow Shaman, you really want to be pushing at this time with the Eidolons, while the Eidolons are still powerful and while the mech is still very advantageous to your team, because KPG are a long way off getting one. Oh wow, I just saw the Doom had a Skadi. That's a fast Skadi. This is a farm Doom.
Mid, we've got a bit of engagement here. Both sides really. Alex took a ton of damage. Now they're on the run.
Here. His Doom's in trouble, but he gets Witch Doctor gets Doom straight away, and he's going down. Look at him just take that damage. He doesn't even care. Shadow Shaman clears the apparition on the back lines. Is there any more actually going to happen? Enigma has a black hole. Hasn't used it yet.
Sand King on the run as well. He's quite low, but Jam looks like he's gonna fall here. Oh, comes in with the ulti.
Massive ulti. He's so low as well. Look at that. Sentry Ward goes down. There we go. Kill. Nice.
Get a kill.
The Spectre Deathlate damage is doing it. They need to get out. This Doom is very tanky. They need to run.
Especially with the TA there.
See the Skadi do it. Sorry, not the Skadi. You see the Shivas doing work there. Yeah, they just stayed around too long. They can't underestimate this Doom. He's very, very farm.
Hides from the unworthy.
Oh, very tanky as well.
Got a pretty.
I mean, the Shivas really just helps ensure that he's going to survive pretty much anything that BoysBoys throw at him. That with the Scorched Earth means he's got 20 armor. I mean, that's a lot for some team in the game. It's going to be really hard to pick him off. They don't have a lot of burst either in terms of magical damage. This Doom's going to be incredibly hard to shut down now.
Yeah, that's very true. With the Shivas also goes very nicely with the team fight like they're going there. If you Shivas while they're getting hit by Sand King ulti, it's not going to end well.
Quite a lot of slows.
We saw that just then.
Quite a lot of slows here on the side of the stack.
Alright, and now they're going in on the next assassin. Gets caught out. Spy Carapace going to keep him alive for a while. Lands the Impale on one. Are they going to go back in here?
To allow him to survive. And Lippy's actually going to fall.
Ancient Apparition, yeah. As you said, he just goes down so fast. This Shadow Shaman pretty much just souling him. But and there's the Doom. The ability is always up. Can they bring down the Doom though? They're so close. There you go. Denta goes down, and actually it's
Bring him
it's
down.
looking good for BoysBoys now.